What's going on? This is Jason from mentalfloss.com. Today we're going to be talking about bar chords. So this is more of an intermediate thing. It's really going to be a stretch for your fingers and something that is going to take a little bit of time, but is going to open up your guitar playing. And we're going to use this song All Along the Watchtower by Bob Dylan, made famous by Jimi Hendrix. And it uses 3 chords, the whole song. It uses the chords A minor, G, and F. Okay, now you know G like that, and we talked about F the other day, playing like that. Let's talk about our first chord, A minor. Okay, we haven't touched on any minor chords yet. But A minor in an open position sounds like this. And the open version, just so you know how to do it, is just like an A major. So we would use, let's start off with the A major. Okay, so that's how we know it. The 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers all down on the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B strings. So to create the minor, you lift your pinky up and you put your 1st finger down on the 1st fret of the B. Okay, so there's your major 3rd to your minor 3rd. Okay, that's a little bit of theory we'll talk about later. You start with your open A and there you go, you get that dark minor sound. So that would be the open way to play it, okay? And you can start to work that into all your open chord transitions and exercises. But I want to play it in a different way, okay? A different voicing, we're going to call it, because you can play these chords, G, D, A minor, whatever, a bunch of different ways on your guitar neck. So we just learned A minor here. Well, here's a different way to play it. A bar chord, right there. Okay, so a bar chord essentially is when you take your 1st finger and it is barring across all of the strings. Some of you may know what a capo is. Basically, a capo is, it takes the nut of the guitar and moves it up to wherever you want. Well, the bar chord acts as the same thing. And you're going to find this pretty difficult on your hands at first because you're going to feel a little burning sensation here. And all that is just your hands strengthening, your hand muscles getting stronger. So to play a bar chord, okay, an A minor bar chord, first off, what you're going to do is you're going to take your 1st finger, and it's going to be responsible for playing that note right there, the 5th fret of the E string, the 5th fret of the B string, and the 5th fret of the high E string. Okay, it's going to be responsible for all 3 of those. Actually, and the 5th fret of the G string too. So those last 3 and this first one. You're going to take your 3rd and 4th fingers, and they are going to go on the 7th fret of the A string and the D string. Okay, so start with that. Then you take the 1st finger, and this is where it gets crazy. We're going to put it down, okay, and make sure we're covering all of those strings. Now, it's really important to create a vice with your thumb and your 1st finger. Okay, so your thumb has to really push up into the neck, okay, as your 1st finger slightly rolls back, very slightly, so that would be normal, very slightly rolls back, okay, to get this part of your finger, a little more meat on it, okay, and presses down as this presses up. Now you're going to feel a lot of burning going on right in here, and remember, that's just your muscles working out, okay, just like you would lift dumbbells. Got to do this every day to really strengthen your hand. So we leave those 2 fingers down, we create the vice, okay, we press down. Some people like to add their 2nd finger on top for a little more pressure. If you're playing a minor chord, that's fine, okay. We strum down, and there's our A minor, okay, A minor bar chord. So the cool thing about bar chords is once you really train your hand, then you're going to know how to play a 2nd voicing on every chord, because bar chords are movable, they're movable shapes. So if we have A minor here, if we move down 2 frets to a G, then we can play G minor, so now we know the chord G minor. If we want to move up 2 frets, we can play the chord B minor. Okay, and it could work across the entire neck. So we have A minor right there. Now just as there's minor chord bar chords, there's also major chord bar chords. And the second 2 chords in the song, All Along the Watchtower, will use major bar chords. Okay, and the only difference between minor and major bar chords is your 2nd finger. Okay, it's going to go down on the, we're on the A minor right now, just for reference. The 2nd finger will go down in between. Okay, so it would be on the 6th fret of the G. And there we have our A major shape again. Okay, so if you listen, there's an A major right there. There would be an A major bar chord, right? So your 3rd finger and your 4th finger and your first finger with the bar, all going to be the same, except now that second finger is going to be down. Okay, and that shape is movable. So if we move down 2 frets, there's our G major bar chord. Okay, the second chord in the song. If we take that down 2 frets, that's going to be your F major bar chord, and that is going to be the one that you're going to love so much. Okay, it's a really difficult chord to grab at first, but just keep with it. You're going to get there. So here's some of All in the Watchtower. Some kind of way out of here. Send your good to leave. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Businessmen there in my line. Okay, you can go on from there, but you get the idea. So look it up, have fun, and stick with it. We'll see ya.